Now, dental practices across London are reopening this morning, but the British Dental Association has warned a lack of personal protective equipment will mean some services are introduced very slowly indeed. The PPE is needed to protect dentists while carrying out procedures that generate droplets of saliva, of course, including drilling and cleaning. And Dr. Kunal Patel is owner of Love Teeth Dental Practice in Sutton and joins us now. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jason.
Kunal, right. So, what are you going to be doing today? Are you reopening the dental practice in Sutton?
So, unfortunately, I'm one of the 60% that won't be opening today, and unfortunately, it's not because we don't want to. Is just because we feel as if we need to get more training in place and get a few more policies up and running.
Right, so you're bringing your staff in and then working out how it's going to work. Is that what it is?
Yeah, exactly. So we're meeting this morning. So we're all going in for the first time in, a good 3 months.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about everyone's issues. I'm going to reassure my team about our safety within the clinic. I mean, the corona hit some of our staff members quite hard, so it's one of them things that we want to take it in the right direction. Unfortunately, the guidance from the CDO, the Chief Dental Officer, only came on Thursday, so we had one working day to get everything in place.
Oh, that's not enough, really, is it?
Yeah, I mean, from sitting around for 3 months, as professionals, as dentists, we were always thinking this is going to be the case. This is going to be the things we needed in place, but we couldn't action it until the Chief Dental Officer, who was pretty absent over the last 3 months, only literally came out on Thursday and gave us the...
Now, with the PPE, you already wear some type of equipment, don't you? When I go to the dentist, you've got the goggles on, and I think my dentist wears a face mask. I can't remember now. It's a long time ago since I went.
I mean, you'll find a dentist will always be wearing a face mask, gloves, and the goggles, most likely. Now,
so what extra stuff do you need?
Yeah, so we've been highly trained for many years now. We just have to take the PPE to that next level. We just hardened it up. So we're going to be wearing visors, which most of us wore anyway.
Right.
I think the only thing is the type of masks, which is becoming a bit of a difficult thing to source. So there has to be a particular type of mask. However, with the shortage of PPE, I mean, I was one of the clinics that donated most of my PPE at the beginning of Corona. So so it is, but the thing is to try and get it back in now, it's becoming very difficult to source, and the pricing is, extortionate, as you can imagine.
Have you had a deluge of customers, people who want, who've been tackling their teeth themselves in their own bathroom mirrors with all sorts of objects going down their mouths trying to sort their teeth out? I mean, you're going to be very busy when you reopen then, aren't you?
Extremely busy. And when, it was great for BBC to let us dentists know that we were allowed to go back to work today, because that was the first time we heard about it at the same time as the public. So that whole time, the 3 months, you can imagine how many emergency appointments we've had to deal with over the phone, but the message that went out was a bit misleading. It seemed to tell the patients or the public that we're open as normal business, but unfortunately, we will have to, see the emergencies first, those patients that were mid-course treatment, and then routine dentistry is probably quite a while away still.
Right. And so when will you be open at your practice in Sutton?
So in my practice, I'm hoping in a week or so. It all comes down to today. I want to see how the staff are. We have PPE delivery due in this week. Now, as you can imagine, there has been a fair bit of counterfeit PPE, so we're going to have to test that first. We have to get it fit tested. And then I'm hoping next week as a deadline.
Well, fingers crossed. Dr. Kunal Patel, I could speak to you for longer, but I haven't got the time. Listen, I think you've been very sensible about bringing people back today and working out how it's going to work. Thank you so much for coming on and telling us about what you're up to at Love Teeth Dental Practice in Sutton there. Thank you for that.